Peace, YouTube family. It's your boy Zay coming back at you again with another YouTube video. You know how we do, we get right into it. So, this video I want to talk about how, not sometimes, but many times, you have to leave people stuck where they are. And I've dealt with this so much, man. I've dealt with this so much. Because I'm the type of person that I'm able to see the potential, like the true potential in people. So when you're able to see the true potential in people and they're not able to see it in themselves, it kind of mess with you mentally because like, damn, like, I know, because I ain't the type to hype people up. So I'll be like, damn, like, I know this person got this level of potential, but they just don't see it. Then you find yourself trying to spend so much energy and time and trying to get that person to see their potential that you start tapping out of your potential to try to help them tap in their potential. And I'm here to tell you that don't do that. Because I've done it before. We all probably done it before. Especially you're a person that like to help people and see people elevate. You can kind of get caught up in trying to help, a lot of people or whatnot. And it's not, get me wrong, there's no issue with helping individuals. But it's the ones who seem like, and this kind of ties into the complacent complainers, but it's kind of the ones who seem like they have an issue with being in a certain place, but they're not really doing nothing or working towards anything to get out of that situation or place of life. So it become a thing to where you just like, you gotta let people stay stuck where they at sometimes. And with that and especially if you elevating, with that comes you having to sometimes lead those people behind, bro. Because it's never, especially with me, like before I like disassociate, or I wouldn't even say leave a person behind, but before I disassociate with my person or disassociate with the person, or stop going around them or stop kicking with them, I would actively like try to invest energy into helping that person like see the type of potential, see the potential individual they could become in a few years or within a few months with doing certain things and locking in on certain things that they saying they want to do. But what I realized about that along my journey is that a lot of people just be talking, bro. People just be doing a whole bunch of this, bro. Especially within my community, the black community, bro. Just a bunch of this, man. And when the results come to show up, it only be about 3 or 4 people who show up with some results. Everybody else was just talking. My stomach growling. But everybody else was just talking. You feel me? So I done seen that since a youngin', like just sitting around seeing people I see got potential, but they just never bringing it out. They never fully bring it out. So it get to a point to where it's just like, I'm spending way too much time and energy trying to continue to help get you on your shit that I'm damn near about to drop the ball with my stuff. Nah, you can't babysit folks, because one thing I done peeped. Folks be wanting you to babysit them, or they want you to do shit for them. Nah, I can give you some game on how to, go about your business and whatever you working on. Go. I can help you go about your business or whatever you're working on in a certain manner, but I can't directly do it for you, and I'm not going to. Like, it'd be crazy. Like I said, I have no issue with giving out advice though, or giving out game and whatnot. I do that all the time, especially with apparel, videography, photography, graphic design. But I done gave out so much game for just cause like that's who I am. I like helping people. But I'm not about to sit here and babysit you and walk every baby step of the way, or do it for you. Like, nah, bro. You still have to go through your own journey. I can give you some gems and some key points to look out for and to work on, or certain ideas and help tips that I wish somebody gave me, you know, so you can kind of have a smoother process when it comes to certain things. But at the end of the day, you still gotta go through your own journey. So to tie that back into the topic, you gotta understand that some people will slow you down, bro. Some people will slow you down. And sometimes intentionally, sometimes not even done intentionally. They just in that quicksand, bro. And you step in that quicksand and try to save them, your ass gonna be sinking right with them. So you gotta make that decision. Is having that sinking friendship together more important than you elevating? Because you see the trajectory where that person is headed. They either staying here or here. And nothing stays consistent. It's either going up fast, going down fast, going up real gradually slow, or going down gradually slow. A lot of people who complacent usually are going down slow, gradually, like slowly. But because they're going down so slowly, you can't really see it in real time. But 5-10 years, you see where they end up. It's like, oh, yeah. So them type of individuals, you really, 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 really want to be mindful about being around, bro. Because this ties back perfectly into the video I made about complacent complainers, bro. Because those type of people and that energy will start to connect to your energy field, especially if you close with them. So you gotta make that decision, bro. Is this individual more important than my future? Because this person is showing no signs of progression. And not only are they showing no signs of progression, as we talked about before, they're showing no want or will to progression. That's the biggest thing. I don't even need to see progression or see. It would be nice for me to be seeing progression out of an individual, or seeing that they got a plan or a blueprint. But most of the time, all I need to see is that person having that will and want to progress. That's all I need. With that, I can work with that. Because still within your heart, you got that desire to want to, you know, just because you at where you at now, you still got that desire to want to progress. Even when you know you ain't progressing, you still, you know, like, nah, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now, eventually, if you keep, that only hold off for so long, because eventually that person they'll be saying that for a year or 2 years, like, I know I'm still on bullshit, but I gotta get right. Eventually, like, all right, bro, like, I've been saying that for a minute now. I don't know how you know, how much your word hold weight at this point. You dig what I'm saying? Because at some point, like, okay, you saying all this, but I ain't seeing nothing. No different type of action, no different type of how you moving, none of that. So, all right now, I got my eye on you. You feel me? But that's just what it is, bro. You really have to watch that, man. And like I said, I've dealt with this in my past. And even with, like, it be people that you close with sometimes, like, you be wondering. Because I see myself in this situation a lot. I see people I be wanting to help or give advice to or gang to, but I already be knowing the type of individual they are. Many times people don't like somebody trying to help them. Or somebody that especially like when you my age, I'm 23. So the type of knowledge I have, people think I'm not supposed to have that type of knowledge because of my age. And that whole age thing is just, wisdom don't come with age. Because I know some old fools. And I know some young old heads with some game, you feel me? So, and the only thing that really has a true date on it is your soul. Like, even that, like, your soul might be ancient. Your soul might be more ancient than other people. So that's why when you see a little kid who's super smart and talk like a damn near grown up, it's not their first time here. You feel me? Why you think the youth that this little side tangent? Why you think the youth so advanced? Those are returned souls coming back. But that's a whole nother story for a whole, not even a story. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But just to go ahead and wrap up this video, man. Yeah, like it's been so many people in my life that I feel like, damn, they just need a little bit of, they could do it too. It's just they ain't doing it. Like, if they just hit that one right move like that, but like at the same time, you see that person not really even proactively going after what they saying they want to get to. They just say it shit sound good. It be sounding good. And to a lot of people who, are easily swayed or don't really be having visions like that, they usually are able to convince those type of people. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to convince some type of people, but when you come in contact with an individual like me, like, okay, I love great ideas, good ideas, big visions. I love them. But after that, how do you plan on going about, making that happen? It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to have a blueprint to follow up with whatever you're saying you're trying to do or get to or become or anything like that. I can say right now, shit, I'll be the top brand in the world. I say that right now. Then, okay, the next question should be, okay, bro, how do you plan on doing that? Okay, boom. So I got A, I got B, I got C, got D, got E, got F. Then I got contingency plans on if A, B, C, D, E, or F don't work. Then off of that, I know how I need to move, what markets I need to tap into, what marketing I need to tap into, what demographics I need to tap into, what regions of the world do I need to tap into based off my designs and my collections. Things like that. You can't just say something and be like, oh, I'm gonna be the most richest person in the world. Okay, what's your plan? Not to say you gotta have everything. You see how I generalize my plan? It's not to say you gotta have every specific detail down, but do you have a general basis of foundation or blueprint of what you even saying you trying to do? Like, come on, bro. You can't just say this and think this is gonna happen. No. You gotta be around. You gotta surround yourself around people who know, who going into what they about to do. They know off rip, like, it's gonna be. I have to put some work in. It's gonna have to put some work in. And if you put in more energy into a person than they put into you, man, you're gonna burn out, bro. You're gonna burn out because it's not being reciprocated. So you're overfilling their cup while your cup ain't being refilled because you taking something from your cup to put it into their cup and they not pouring nothing back into your cup. So just based off how math is, probability and percentages, your cup is going to be more emptier than that individual. So, bro, it's a real thing, man. I ain't gonna drag this on too long, but you gotta watch who you're around, bro. You gotta watch who you're around. Sometimes you gotta leave people stuck where they is. Some people, it may seem like they act like they want to elevate, but a lot of people really don't want to elevate for real. That's one thing I had to come and realize, because when it's time to move on some shit, everybody say, oh, let's do this, do that. When it's time to move on something for real, y'all know how people be. When it's time to move on something, niggas get quiet, niggas all that. Oh, well, bro, this shit. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it. I got select few people in my corner that I know I can hit up about some business, about a project, about working towards some, that builds up over time. You can't do that with all your friends, because some of your friends, they only want to be on the function, and ain't nothing wrong with that, but you got to know which ones to include in which things and certain things. And you also got to know which ones you just got to completely I fuck with you, bro, but you're not in alignment with where I'm trying to go. Not even you're not in alignment with who I am, and I don't see you progressing and trying to be in alignment with your higher self. You feel me? We ain't got to be on the same frequency level, but if I see you like actively trying to better yourself, bro, cool. I'm not expecting every nigga to be on my frequency level, bro. I just need you to be solid, be somebody that's focused on growth and all factors of life. And shit, that's all I really ask for. But them people who be wanting you to baby step, walk them through every damn thing, damn near do the whole thing for you, and they still seem like they ain't trying to elevate in life, advance in life, those people are complacent. Those people are complacent. Do not spend too much time on them. Really, after you see that, okay, this person know they got potential and they still ain't really trying to tap into it, that's when you need get up out of there, bro. Because a lot of people don't be knowing the type of potential they have, but it's certain individuals who will figure out they level of potential that they have, and they still won't tap into it. So it's just like, oh, you just want to go do this shit anyways. It's not about, see, at first it was a situation of ignorance, because ignorance means to not know. But now you know your level of potential and you still not tapping into it. Oh, nah, bro, I can't be around you. I can't. And that's, it's not something I'm even trying to be an asshole about, but I literally can't if I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to be in life. And the reason why I'm so adamant of trying to get to where I want to be in life is not just for me. The future self, my future version of me is gonna have the ability to impact so many individuals around me. So me staying in alignment with my future self, my higher self, continue to working on elevation and growth, is not just for my beneficiary. It's not just for my benefit. I'm not the only beneficiary of that. Many people, whether they're close or even within my community, like the web is gonna run pretty deep on the amount of people I have an impact on. So with me knowing that, I can't allow one individual who seems like they are okay with being stuck in quicksand to pull me down with them. I just can't do it, man. And I just hope y'all not out here doing the same thing. I understand being nice, being cordial, being cool, want to be friends with these type of people. But at a certain point, you gotta draw that line and set that boundary. It's like, okay, like I fought with you, but I just can't do it no more, man. So you gotta be real. You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be real enough with yourself, and you have to be in tune with yourself enough to even be able to see the one that you know has the potential to hold you back. You feel me? And you also gotta have the eye to see the ones who haven't tapped into it yet, but are showing positive signs of being able to flip it around. But even still, you gotta watch that, because if you allow it, then it continues to damn. You gotta catch it before it's too late. You know. So hopefully this video, find a meaning to y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.